Hi, my name is TheTaterTotMan.
Hello, my name is Earth.
Hi, my name is. My name is Apple Juice.
Now let me introduce you to
The
Intellectual
Intellectual
Idiocy
Idiocy
Podcast.
Adam, you can't keep doing this every week. You're gonna get him killed one day. Just start the podcast. Just start it. Are you gonna do an intro?
So, hey, this is Earth. It's a podcast. Yeah. I have two idiots with me. One is a juice box. The other is a fictional game character. I am the entire Earth and everyone on it, including you, and your mom, and your dad, and your cat or dog or household pet. I am all of them. I am your walls, and I am inside them.
That's your
What are y'all
intro.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Okay.
I am just sitting here.
Just sitting here. What are you doing now?
Or
fictional game
I'm sitting
character.
here. Yeah, I'm sitting here, just watching TikToks.
The most biggest waste of time has been probably TikTok. Like,
I mean, hey, man, that's how
Is
Is
you
that
wait.
why you
me-
downloaded it, deleted it?
yeah, because I lost a lot of hours of my life on that app.
That's how you kill time, man.
I
Honestly,
lost probably 20 minutes.
I would probably get a lot of my. I would probably spend a lot more time being more productive if I didn't have TikTok. But
Yeah.
Honestly,
but some of the videos are
posters.
funny, bro. Come on.
honestly, I just use
We're
it
a bunch
to-
of mustard.
I mean, like, there's some stuff on TikTok that like you just gotta see.
Yeah, but some other stuff, it's not worth
There's
seeing,
nothing
bro.
on TikTok that's required to see.
I mean, like,
There's some pretty good TikToks in there.
I mean, it's not
you
entirely
sure?
worthless. But
Yeah,
it could
I'm
just be
sure.
the fact that I'm brainwashed into liking it so much.
Yeah.
But like, I don't see. I can just like go on Instagram and like not lose hours of my life. But TikTok, I lost.
Caleb,
I was losing.
that is
I was
a
losing
big
many
lie.
hours.
You're on.
It's actually not.
You send like 20,000 memes a day.
At like 2 in the morning when I can't sleep and there's nothing better to do.
Like you are always. It feels like you're always on reels.
But when
why
is
didn't you just
one
keep
th- like
TikTok? You're just on
also
reels
like
anyway.
I don't know. That's where like all of our chats are on Instagram.
That is true. And Instagram.
So it's like I don't know.
reels
Okay,
isn't that
use-
bad.
I feel like I use Instagram to text people more than I do like on like messages or anything like that.
Yeah, I think out of all of my messaging services, I use the one meant for texting the less, or least. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason, no one wants to text on like Messenger or iMessenger or like.
I rarely
text.
even. It's either between messages for me or Snapchat. I literally have Snapchat because of the filters.
People like
That's it.
Jordan won't like respond to me unless I text him on Instagram.
No, here's the thing, bro. The thing with Jordan is he literally does not respond to the message, like any of the messages I send. But like he'll send me the most random TikToks at the most random time. I think he sent me a TikTok at like 3 in the morning. I think.
Yeah, but that's Jordan. He also like never interacts with us ever anymore, and he's not
Oh,
watched a
his-
single thing we've made. But you know, that's
Yeah.
Jordan.
Just a simple Jordan. He's just doing Jordan
He always-
things, man.
He always says that it's because he's working, but even when he gets on, he doesn't ever join.
Yeah.
I ordered a bunch of posters trying to revert back to what I was trying to say, like before y'all cut me off. But I ordered 6 posters. I think one like they're all random. One's like kinds of mushrooms. One is Viking murals. One is types of wood. Well, to grow in each season. Breeds of chickens, types of ants, types of deer, animal tracks, guns, and the old concept art for the TIE Fighter and the AT-AT.
Are they just like paper posters, or are they like framed?
The frames.
I got my mom found this really cool poster things. Talking about posters, it's not really a poster, but it's something you kind of hang up on the wall. But it's like a picture, but it's like multiple. It's like a poster that you kind of put together and it makes like one big like picture or poster, and it's actually like really cool. And it's like Star Wars. It's actually really cool. I haven't hanged it up yet. I don't know where I'm gonna hang it up yet.
I've been tempted to buy some displate posters before, but they're always like so expensive.
Thought about this, but they're expensive.
Dude,
but
so
I mean,
cool.
they're good. They're really good.
You can, like,
They're so
swap 'em.
cool. I might get like so I remember seeing some Doom ones and some Star Wars ones, and those are really cool.
But like, I just don't know where I'd put them. I was gonna decorate downstairs.
I don't know where I'm gonna put mine either, but like I'm gonna have them. It was like I guess that's a plus.
So
Like, I'll have them.
So like, so you said that they're just paper, right?
Yeah, I have to buy the frames.
Have you bought them yet? Because
No,
if you're
see
going
if
to
they're-
just hang up paper
I'm gonna
posters,
wait.
they're not gonna last long. I had a couple paper posters downstairs, and they're all like ripped up. But I've
That's why I'm gonna like Spider-Man. Yeah.
I've also been really. I wanted to get like several posters. I want to get like Star Wars and stuff like that, but I also want to get like Spider-Man posters for some reason because I just really like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
God.
Slenderman just show
yes,
up?
Yes.
It's my phone.
I'm
Whenever
gonna
my
be
mic
honest. You've been lagging like half this time.
Well, I can't fix that.
Yeah. There's really nothing you can do about that.
Like, didn't you say you got a new mic? Or is that what you're
It's
using?
my internet. It's my internet.
A new mic is not gonna fix the choppiness, unfortunately. That's just how it is.
It's like even if I could fix it, it's like can't really.
Okay.
So I'm just stuck with it.
This is a completely random question that I thought about. Do you think it'd be worse to live in the Halo universe or the Star Wars universe?
Okay, you're gonna have to define when in both, and what are you?
You're just yourself. And
When in
just
Halo?
randomly-
Because like
I
bunch of
guess
different times.
during the main Covenant War of like the first 3 games.
I mean, no, really wouldn't want to live in Halo because like good chance you die.
And if it was Star Wars, let's just say it's the Galactic Civil War with the
I mean,
Empire.
it depends on what planet I live on. If I live on like Coruscant, I don't care.
Would it really be good living on Coruscant though? Especially in like the lower levels.
No, that's what I mean. Like you wouldn't really care. Like no, it would suck. Both would suck.
But what my question
Especially
is,
if you
which is
lived on the lower
worse?
levels, it would be suck.
Which is worse? Again, it depends on where you are. Because if you live on Reach, I think that's pretty bad.
Oh, that's really
Let's
bad.
just say you were placed on a random place.
Again, like random place, all like almost every human colony, if not all of them, besides Earth, was destroyed, and like I think almost like half of Africa was glassed, and New Phoenix was composed. So unless you got, and you're probably drafted if there's not a draft into the Marines, Navy. So Halo, unless you're a Spartan, and even then, that's not much better. Suck. Like if in Star Wars, if you get put on like Alderaan, I just get blown up. Like
But
okay,
but like but what if you like go there with the knowledge that it'll eventually blow up?
then move.
I know that's so like you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, like
But like
Tatooine. Like Tatooine would probably suck, but like at least you're not fighting a death cult of aliens bent on the destruction of humanity.
would you if you were in the Star Wars universe, would you join the Empire?
Probably.
Even if you knew they'd eventually lose.
I mean, it depends. Like if it's like one BBY, no. If it's like if it's in the ABY years, probably not.
If it's in the
Like if it's
Rising
right up,
years.
probably because it's like it's easy money. Like, and I'm gonna get probably sent to some weird world to stare at people for a living,
What about you, Adam?
and then. So,
I would be there, man. I don't, because I don't know what I would do. I'd rather be in the. I think I'd rather be in the Star Wars universe than and just spawn randomly somewhere in the Star Wars universe than be in the Halo universe, man. Because if you spawn in the Halo universe and you're in Reach, dude,
what
you're
if I
done.
spawn in the middle of St. Helios during the Human
Yeah.
Covenant War?
Yeah.
Like, they're just gonna insta kill me.
What if you just spawn in like a flood's nest? You just
Yeah, what
Then
if
you
I
get
just spawn in
consumed.
a burn?
And then there's the flood. Like you didn't
Yeah.
even mention the flood, which is like horrifying, and you probably
No,
thought I
because they
wouldn't
don't
want to
really
experience.
like do a whole lot compared like to normal people.
they are terrifying though. Like imagine just
But
spawning
what if I'm
in like
just
a
dropped
nest.
on the ark before like the humans got to it in the Covenant in Halo 3?
Cheated, man. I don't know what I would
Like
do.
I'm just
I'd
dropped
yeah,
there all by my lonesome until they show up. What if
I'd
I'm
pick.
in the range of like what if I'm on like what if I'm just spawned on some random moon that got like a grunt outpost on it and they like, eat me?
I mean,
Like the problem is that the Halo universe is hostile to everything. Like
yeah, it's very
humans
anti-human.
especially. Everything hates humans.
Yeah, and I
Star Wars
get
is
that.
like if I'm in the galactic era, at least I'm a human. Like I get the favorability.
Yeah, they hate aliens.
Like I could go work at Quat, work in the Quat drive yards, chill with them.
Do you think it'd be worse to live in during the Clone Wars or during the Civil War?
Definitely the Civil War.
Like,
Like during
why?
the Clone
Explain
Wars,
why.
like I mean again, what planet? It depends on planet.
Well, let's just say
It really does.
let's just say you were let's just say it's just some arbitrary planet that's just existing, and you are a civilian on that planet.
Probably
either.
it'd probably be worse during the Galactic era because at any point the Empire can just be like, yeah, y'all are all slaves. Come on, let's go work in some random labor camp.
You work for me now.
Y'all are ours now.
Yeah, the Separatists didn't.
The Separatists
really
kind of
didn't
didn't
do
walk
stuff
around
like that.
enslaving random planets for like the fun of it.
Like there were
Like
some
the
Separatists
Republic
that were
is like heavily bureaucratic, but like I don't know, they were chill.
But they-
New Republic, I mean, the rebellion, like the rebellion's version of freedom was you ruled yourself essentially.
but no matter what happened, the Empire was going to probably insert themselves in
Yeah,
some way.
it's like, at least the Republic didn't like always insert them. I was like, if I lived on
Could
Coruscant,
be.
it really doesn't matter. Life never. I mean, in some books, like yeah, life just didn't change. Like people on Coruscant, like that. Besides, like the high ups, like Tatooine, it probably really didn't matter.
Tatooine would suck to live on.
Yeah, I would.
Well, do y'all have
You
any
get-
like
you get, like-
random questions like that?
Like murdered by sand people, baking every second of the hour.
It would suck.
Would you rather be like a Spartan that's as powerful and plot armor? Would you rather be a Spartan that has as much plot armor and like plot abilities as Master Chief, or someone with the plot armor and the like abilities of R2-D2?
Master Chief.
Definitely Master Chief, because Master Chief is just super
R2D2
cool.
has more plot armor, but
Because literally,
Master
like,
Chief is like just
literally,
cool.
if you're literally just like Master Chief, bro, Master Chief literally just threw a whole freaking bomb and just like, hey, I'm gonna return the Covenant's bomb and just,
Giving the
Flew
Covenant
with
back
it.
their bomb.
dude,
Master Chief, mind telling me what you're doing leaving the station? Sir, giving the Covenant back their bomb.
dude,
Or
It'd be cool to be-
permission to leave the station. I just said that completely wrong. It's permission to leave the station. For what reason? To give the Covenant back their bomb. Permission granted. Because
Like,
I don't know, what are you
here's
going
the
to do?
thing.
Deny that?
like, here's the thing, bro. Even though Master Chief has plot armor, it's like, he's like super, super cool. I mean, who wouldn't want to be Master Chief? I would. I'd kill for that.
I think life as a Spartan just sucks.
It is.
No, I have no doubt about that. It probably like sucks immensely, but if you're freaking Master Chief, dude, I would feel amazing. Probably.
Probably.
I don't
Gotta
know.
make sure, like-
I could suffer for all I know.
Oh my god.
Because
It
like,
could be like the kid Master Chief, where he like had to get like tortured essentially.
oh frick that. Either way, it's bad
Yeah.
because Master Chief had to go through so much crap, and he literally watched so many people that he cared about die in front of him.
Um,
So it's
I
like
just think
it's just trauma, to be honest.
so. Fries disappear from the world. Chicken nuggets.
Can you
I'd
repeat
rather
that? I didn't hear you.
He's like-
You lagged out.
he wants you to repeat it.
Fries disappear from the world, or chicken nuggets disappear from the world.
I would rather have chicken nuggets disappear from the world, bro. I cannot live without fries. I love fries.
Fries would be the healthier option, but
It's
I'd
not.
probably say
No,
chicken
the thing.
nuggets.
No,
Well, my
the
thing is
thing
like chicken fingers.
Oh,
Essentially
so
just
chicken
bigger
fingers you get to
nuggets.
say?
Yeah, chicken
That makes
nuggets.
sense. Okay, probably fries if that's the case.
No, that's the thing. Even though fries are a healthier option, it's not just because it's a healthier option. Most of the time, fries are like really good. Depends. Like if you just got, if I was offered McDonald's fries, yeah, I'm taking that. But if it's like,
Oh yeah, a million. The McDonald's fries, great, love them.
great. If it's like
Amazing.
someone offered me McDonald's fries, I'd take it. Someone offered me Chick-fil-A fries, I'd take it. Someone offered me Burger King fries, I would.
Hesitantly
I
take
deny
it.
I am not taking that. Most of the time,
Burger
it's super
King's fries
soggy.
aren't that bad.
Most of the time I've been there, they're like super
Jack's
soggy and
fries
stuff like
pretty
that.
good.
In fact,
Milo's fries are just Burger King fries.
Okay,
Not
Jack
Burger
fries-
King fries, Jack's
Jack's-
fries.
Jack's fries used to be really good, but they kind of stopped. Every time I go, they kind of just stop putting the seasoning
I was
on
gonna
it, so
say,
it's just like a bland
The
fry.
Jack's fries are probably one of the best, if not the best, fast food fries. If it's the perfect amount of seasoning. Like
They have
people
to
up
get
from
it
the
right.
north that have never
hold
eaten
up.
at a Jack's
I
would not know.
I
But
know
if there's too much seasoning or too little seasoning, can't eat them. If there's the perfect amount of seasoning, God, like
But the thing
God's
is-
gift of food.
most of the time it was too much, and like
Mhm.
if it's too
Now it's
much,
too
it just
little.
burns. Yeah, it's like it's not even there most of the time. But I was just gonna
If
say,
them workers get that God combo,
I remember going to Popeyes one time. And I actually had their fries, and they were actually really good.
Guthrie's has some good fries.
Guthrie's is not. It's pretty good, yeah.
I think Burger King has the best fries.
Hey,
Maybe,
no, you're insane.
You know what? I've changed my mind
Would
on Burger
you-
King.
Would you rather have no games?
No, no,
No,
we're not
frick
doing that.
off, man. No.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no games, or games, unlimited games, but no games?
I'd rather have the
Unlimited
bacon,
games, but no games because they cancel each other out,
Does
meaning
not-
everything stays the
Does
same.
not cancel. Good
Yes, they do.
Caleb, there's no games. There's none.
But there's unlimited games.
No, if there's unlimited games there's unlimited of something that doesn't exist. That's like saying there's an infinite amount of nothing.
But there's infinite games. How do the games disappear? There's infinite amount of them.
There's just no games.
But they start infinitely. But yeah, but there's already games. Games already exist.
But there's no games. See, you get
But there's
unlimited
infinite amount of
games, but
games.
there's no games. So you can't get any games because
But
games
then
are
that
not
causes
real.
a causality loop.
I
So
know.
it cancels each other out. Everything says the same.
What if it's not that though?
That's how it is.
Look, man, I don't think that you can really.
I don't really
Answer
care,
that.
man. I don't
You
really
can't
care.
answer that question.
The way
You came
I
up
see
with
it,
on the spot.
the way I see it is, you either get unlimited bacon or you get nothing.
Man, y'all are
What
talking.
state of bacon is this?
It never specifies.
Is this like cut bacon? Is this like packaged bacon? Already cooked bacon?
Let's just
I
say
I open a bacon
I-
restaurant.
I do not care, bro. I'd take
bacon.
bacon any day. I'll take.
does it
any
really
bacon.
matter? It's
No
bacon.
games. Yes, it does matter because what if it's like burnt to a crisp bacon?
What's wrong
I'll
with
still
it?
eat it.
Good bacon.
I've had bacon like that. Still
It's
eat it.
burnt to a.
The only
I'll still eat
the
it.
only bacon I won't eat is bacon that's too undercooked.
You're mental.
I don't think that there's an easy way. I don't think that you can really answer that. I don't think that
I
you
really-
can logic your way out of it either.
I do. If it's like, if I get unlimited bacon and it's like a good crisp bacon, I choose that any day. I'm sorry, but I'm choosing that over games, dude. Just telling you. I love bacon.
But no games.
Hey, I'm still choosing bacon, man. I don't care.
I'm sorry, but I'll just choose the one where nothing changes.
I'm choosing bacon. What would you choose, Addison?
Yeah, AJ, you like never answered.
I would probably pick bacon because the way I
But
view
no
the question
games.
is you either get bacon or you get nothing. That's the way I view the question.
But AJ, but again,
You
they
can't
cancel
logic
each other
that,
out.
man. I don't.
They,
I know what you're trying to say, but it's not like Caleb. It's unlimited games, yes, but there are no
Yeah.
games, so you can't have
there's al-
any games
AJ,
because games are not
AJ.
there.
AJ, but there's already games.
You have an unlimited amount of something that is non-existent. It's like saying that all of the Earth's bananas disappeared, and then you get unlimited bananas, but there's no bananas on Earth, so you can't have bananas.
But there's already bananas.
No, ask a different question. We've had this discussion before.
Yeah. You make no sense.
Adam, you've not asked one.
I don't really know what to ask. I don't know anything random, honestly. I'm just kind of chilling and just listening to y'all say a bunch of questions,
chilling.
say a bunch of nonsense.
Would you rather never watch a movie again or never play a game again?
Never watched
I'd rather not never watch a movie. Like I'm sorry, but like gaming has been my childhood for forever. So I mean, I'd rather just never watch a movie again.
But what if the no playing games option included a year-long supply of corn?
Of what? Listen, bro, I don't enjoy corn that much. It's all right, but like I don't like it as much as everyone
Fine.
else.
What if it's a year-long supply of any food choice you want?
Pick something?
Well, which one do you want?
No, just say something. Just think of something that you think I would like.
French fries.
No, I love French fries, but I'm
Burgers?
sorry, but I can't. Heck no.
Pizza.
Maybe.
Chicken of any kind.
Definitely. I love chicken.
So you would be willing to get rid of video
Chicken
games out of your life
for
if
chicken,
you had a year-long...
Either year-long supply of chicken or pizza. Yes, I would.
Okay. I'm running out of questions.
I
No
don't
one
even
else
know what's
asked
going
one.
on anymore.
Okay.
I got me a water.
Water. Been downing Clear American. Ever since I drank that, like, the pre-workout today, I've had an unquenchable thirst.
It's not been named, so I've been detained in that.
I'm trying to think of another one.
So, AJ, are we going to do a episode thingy like we did for the movie Return of the Jedi for Guardians?
I wasn't planning on it, but we can. I mean, like,
Okay.
it would be like, it wouldn't be as like, it would just be like a short little vlog, probably.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
So the Star Wars movies got a, I won't say official release. Just okay. I'm gonna completely derail from what I'm gonna talk about. The new Deadpool movie, everything's getting like pushed back. The Deadpool movie is coming out 6 months earlier.
What?
Bro, that's crazy. That's actually,
I've not even watched the second one.
you need to, it's really
That's
good.
sad.
I've only watched the first one.
Like it was supposed to release like November, I think in November 2024. Now it's releasing in May. Like a full 6 months something. So it's
That's
like
all they do.
everything's getting like pushed back. Deadpool's getting moved forward. Which I'm not complaining about. I hope it's a good movie.
Oh, dude, if it's gonna have Wolverine and Deadpool in it, dude, it's gonna be so good.
Well, it's gonna have Wolverine in it.
God.
Has to.
No, it's going to, because they heavily marketed that Wolverine.
The
is
logo
gonna
of
be
the
in this
movie is
one.
literally Deadpool's logo with the Wolverine claws scratched.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how that's gonna work out though. I wonder if Deadpool is just gonna go back in time and just do something with Wolverine.
Who knows?
Because Wolverine's dead. I mean, Wolverine's dead. So the only way that would work out if it was like a time travel thing. But who knows?
Probably because the Deadpool movies never really
Dude,
upset thing.
do it like how they did Freddy versus Jason. Just
We know
like
it's Skeleton Crew's
just like
coming
do it.
out.
coming out next year.
I completely
No,
forgot about
it's this year.
I completely forgot.
Oh yeah,
about
you're right.
Skeleton
It's like
Crew.
very late this year though. The only
Dude,
the only thing we know anything about right now is just the Ahsoka show.
I completely forgot about the Skeleton Crew show. I completely forgot
I
about
don't
it.
even remember what it's about. It was gonna be a
Who knows,
movie,
man?
but they decided not to.
So like,
So was
what
the
about?
Bill show.
Okay. So I don't know how many people still remember this, but back in December of 2020, like Disney announced the Lando spinoff.
That's still
Did, you
happening.
like, did we forget about that? Because like like we've had a celebration and nothing. Like there's been radio silence.
It's apparently still happening, and it's gonna have Donald Glover, Donald Glover from Solo playing him, I think, or not Donald. Who was it? Was it him?
Donald Glover is
Whoever played him in Solo.
Oh,
But we have no idea who.
It's a called Lando, a Star Wars story.
It's
Like-
probably just gonna be called Lando, and it's gonna be a show. I
War
think.
story. That's stupid. Make it a movie.
They're
I
not.
think all like spin-offs like that
yeah, you were
Like,
you were
should be
you
a
were
movie.
you were right. It's Donald Glover.
Yeah. I don't know what it's gonna be about. Maybe it's a prequel to Solo. I don't know.
A
Or maybe
prequel
it's
of like
a prequel to a prequel. I don't know, man.
by the way, Tony Gilroy, who produced Andor, walked away.
Bro
What?
just dipped.
Yeah, he kinda dipped. The WGA's writing strike.
He walked away like completely, or he walked away from it like.
I discontinued all writing and writing related work on Andor prior to midnight May 1st. After being briefed on the Saturday showrunner meeting, I informed Chris Keyser at the WGA on Saturday morning that would be ceasing all non-writing production functions. So he dipped.
And it's not a temporary thing.
I don't know if they, but
God, if Andor
good
sucks
now.
because of that, I'm gonna be so sad. I like Andor.
Andor is pretty good. Probably the best of Clone Wars. Season
yeah.
7 of Clone Wars is probably the best thing Disney's produced.
If you can even really count it. It's
I mean, I would.
mostly wasn't even Disney that did that. It, the only, like, things we know are coming out are, like, the 3 Star Wars movies, Ahsoka, Season 3 of Bad
Skeleton
Batch,
Crew, Andor 2,
Skeleton
The
Crew,
Acolyte.
Acolyte, Tales of the Jedi Season 2. That Rangers of the New Republic thing was
Who
canceled.
knows?
What else? A bunch of crap, man.
There's a good amount of
They might make Vision
good amount
Season
of Star
3.
Wars things. They probably will. But this is that thing they can kind of do.
I wonder, did they ever
Never.
say why Andor's not having 5 seasons anymore?
Because they can't cram 5 seasons into that.
Is it because of like budget reasons or because they felt the story didn't need it?
Probably the
Because
story.
They greenlit like 3 before season 1 even premiered.
Well, because so there's gonna be like
But now
4
there's only
seasons,
2.
right?
No, they
There's
say
only
that there's
2.
only going to be 2 now. It's going to end at 2.
So, I mean, it was gonna be 4 seasons covering each year of his life. Like, I don't need that. Can't lie. He wouldn't really like it.
It's going to just lead up to Rogue One. That's just what it's going to do. And you don't really need... I don't think you need 5 seasons to do that. So I understand why. I wonder if like...
movie.
What?
Star Wars like a droid story or something.
I have no
Heard
idea.
that.
They are.
Mm.
Skeleton Crew is like similar to that, I think.
Yeah, well, I heard something that there was going to be something in 2025-ish called like a droid story, and it will like. Apparently, Anthony Daniels is coming back in that as C-3PO. That's the only reason I heard of it.
I have no idea. Oh my gosh. What kind of media do y'all want them to make?
Good media.
Something-
I don't care as long
something-
as it's good.
Something dealing with like the old Republic, like something like around the era of Star Wars.
Doing Dawn of the Jedi.
I was fixing to say, but I want to see more of that though.
Well, that's like
Is what I'm saying.
that's like old.
I want to see some of like the old Republic stuff. Like old Republic stuff.
Like they should just make like a something that is just KOTOR, but
Like make some stuff about
Oh,
KOTOR.
yeah.
I don't because I don't want to. I don't want to mix. I don't want to like mess up KOTOR's story.
oh, and knowing Disney, they might.
Like that's my thing. It's like I love KOTOR's story. It's pretty
Gosh,
good.
we need to do
We need to
we need to do
finish
a
it.
show tier list.
We do.
Oh my gosh.
So I like Ahsoka. I don't know. Ahsoka. Dave Filoni's making a movie tying up Ahsoka, Mando, and Book of Boba Fett, which like doesn't really need it.
I think Book of Boba Fett's getting a second season too.
Can't stand the show. Yeah, it does have like a cool theme, but like
Because like the composer for Mandalorian's really good. I'm cautiously optimistic about the Ahsoka show.
No, listen, I'm just gonna say this:
I have
You
no
cannot-
optimism.
you cannot convince me that
Kill.
you cannot convince me from Boba Fett from Mandalorian is the same Boba Fett in the Book of Boba Fett. You cannot convince me because those two.
Bro threatens
the two-
Bro threatens to order Finnick to shoot Grogu in the head if he doesn't get his armor back. But in the Book of Boba Fett, he gets enslaved by the Sand People, and he doesn't come back to murder them.
Yeah, and he's just a lot cooler
Like,
in Mandalorian. too.
Fights for them. Yeah, he's Boba Fett, the Mandalorian. Like that lady, like that younger Mandalorian that's with Bo-Katan, he like threatened to like kick her tail. It's like it's good Boba Fett. The Boba Fett in the Book of Boba Fett was just bad Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Not
Bo-Katan,
good Boba Fett.
Bo-Katan was like, "Man, I've heard your voices. I've heard your voice thousands of times from clones."
Heard
And
your
then,
voice 1,000 times.
and then he's just
something.
like, "Mine's the last you will hear." I was like, "All right, dang, man."
It'll be the last one you hear or something.
Y'all talking about the bar scene?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro was a menace.
Pretty sure like she was like, oh god, hold on.
He talked about killing clones
He
and
was-
that like he wouldn't be any different.
He was like, you are not a Mandalorian. You are a clone of a Mandalorian or something. It was something, I don't know. And then they start fighting, and then it's like he's just so much cooler in that
They
he does
fight.
things.
He does cool things. They dropped a sonic bomb or a sonic charge.
What is the best lightsaber fight in Star Wars?
Mm. It's a lot of
That's
cool
hard.
ones because there's Anakin and Obi-Wan. There's
Every one of
There's-
them is going to include Obi-Wan.
yeah,
So-
Obi-Wan just has a really. Oh, there's also like Palpatine versus Maul. There's also that. That's really cool.
I think the three best fights. No, none of the Clone Wars ones are in my top like three.
Not even the Palpatine one?
Like, no. My top 3 is Maul versus Obi-Wan on Tatooine, Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, and then Obi-Wan versus Anakin.
Maul and Obi-Wan on
I
Tatooine?
re-
Oh, and Rebels. Oh, sorry.
Duh.
I thought you were talking about from
forget.
Phantom Menace, and I was confused.
I feel like that's a really good pick, and I feel like those would be my 3 choices. But if I could have 4, it would definitely be Palpatine versus Maul.
No, my 4th is Luke versus Vader on the Death Star in Return of the Jedi.
Bro, y'all are forgetting the Force Awakens lightsaber battle.
Turn it off.
Can't. Don't bring
I don't
those up.
want to talk about those lightsaber
Like,
fights.
it
We don't
gets
talk about
cut
that.
across the back with the lightsaber and lives. Bro should be paralyzed for life.
What about the... Excuse me. God. What about the Rise of Skywalker battle against
Oh
Palpatine?
my lord.
What's wrong with that? I don't...
Well, I think like after that is when like Palpatine versus Maul and Savage. Then maybe then the Ahsoka
I
fight.
just-
Well,
I
no,
just
even
really-
then, I think Ahsoka versus Vader and Rebels is better than Ahsoka versus Maul.
That's good.
I think, I don't know. I just really like the Palpatine versus Maul because it's like, other than Revenge of the Sith, this is like the first time we actually seen him
We only
actually
see him
come
use
out.
lightsabers twice.
Yeah,
Or technically 3, but like.
but
eh.
I don't know what it is. It's just him going out of his way, just coming all the way out to freaking Mandalore and just be like, "Hey, I'm about to freak you up, man."
Yeah, look, he has Senate duties. He's Chancellor. But he drops all of that, flies to an active war zone, kills Savage, tortures Maul, and like kidnaps him, and then dips.
And like...
And then
Goes
he's
back
just
to
like,
normal, like he didn't just go and like beat two of like the more powerful Sith guys. Like there's nothing. Like he took with them.
Like
I'm not
He
surprised.
literally like lifted his finger and like choked
Just-
2 guys to death.
despite
Two of
him
them
not-
watch.
despite him not really wanting like really liking lightsabers and stuff like that, and he doesn't really like using them. I'm not surprised that like he's really good at using lightsabers. I'm not surprised at all.
And then he like... And then at the end he literally just throws Maul around. Like
Yeah, then
He
he
literally
like
just
tortures them
throws him
small
at the
as
wall.
like you are still needed.
Bro just shows up to Mandalore and is just like, bro, I'm about to devious lick your freaking brother's life, and then just
About to murder your
kills him
brother and then torture you.
and just dip.
Yep, then I'm gone.
I just think that's so funny for some reason because we never see him just dip. He's mostly just in office, and then when he's doing anything else,
Yeah,
he's just doing. He's doing
He
stuff
tells them like
out of the
prepare my
house.
shuttle or something.
Like usually, he'll just like stay in his office most of the time, or he'll just most of the time we see him through like a hologram, and then like Count Dooku's talking to him or something like that. That's about it. But we barely even see him go actively like to a whole different place. We really don't
Mandalore.
see that a whole lot. I was
I
like,
think like as Maul, having Palpatine like call you rival, probably big compliment.
I wish they were able to finish the arc where
I would
he
that would
was
feel
able
like
to
a
escape.
compliment. That would feel like a compliment, but I would also be like scared for my life if I was Maul, because like
He thinks I'm a rival. That means he actually cares to kill me. He doesn't just think I'm a pushover.
dude, I would be scared if I was like just chilling and then Palpatine just shows up.
and
I'd be freaking
that whole fight is like, it's cool because Maul the whole show has been like this like very this evil man, and he's like he's not afraid of anything. He just wants revenge. And then Palpatine shows up, kills his brother, and starts torturing him. And then he starts begging for mercy. And you
What
don't
would
see
you
that.
do?
I mean, I'm not saying I blame him.
After
I'm just
after that
saying
all
that's
that
cool.
after
You and your brother who have like this very strong connection to each other, like took over all the crime syndicates essentially, like are fighting this literal god of force essentially, and y'all cannot even get close to killing him. And then he murders your brother, and even then now you're mad, and Sith are mad, and they get more powerful, and you still don't even get close to him.
From that point, like after all that happened, that's when his hatred for Palpatine like started to rise.
That's
Because
why
at
that was his final word to Obi-Wan, you know. Knowing Luke would kill them all.
Makes
He's
me
right.
sad. It makes me sad
Well-
now because we
well,
don't
he's-
get to see a lot of the
he-
arcs
he's-
that
he's
included them
he's
more.
somewhat right. Luke supposedly kills Palpatine, but it doesn't work because Palpatine
No,
comes back and
he
Rise of
killed
Skywalker.
Palpatine. Palpatine like cloned his spirit, or I don't
We
know.
still don't even know why.
He's a clone. Like they cloned his body, and his spirit kind of was floating around, and it came back.
I
Like, habit
really,
is
He was
I-
so
I-
That's
powerful
why-
or something.
Like the only reason that's like even a possibility is because he said to Rey, like, "Give me so my essence will transfer into you, and we can rule
I-
the
I just-
galaxy."
I'm
It's
sorry,
like
but if
what?
that-
What?
if that's really the explanation, I hate that so much. It makes me just.
It's going to be that they cloned like, Operation Necromancer from season 3 of Mandalorian, and those like clone we saw in like season 2.
I don't doubt it.
Like, those are going to be. I'm guessing that they're going to take the Mando stuff, like just spoilers from season 3 of Mando. If you haven't watched it, they're going to take the idea of cloning Force sensitives from Moff Gideon, and they're going to make those the first like snooks. And then they're
See,
going to be
but
like, "Oh, this is clone Palpatine."
But the thing is, I hate that though. Even though I know that's most likely the case, I hate that because
That's a good explanation.
that's the thing is that the sequel trilogy is canon, and that's the problem because
Unfortunately.
the directors that make shows that kind of lead into the sequels a little bit. That's like after the whole
Like
Galactic
Dave
Empire is
Filoni
destroyed.
is having to work God's work to repair a bit of that. Like the only reason, like he had to make a throwaway line for why there's no Alliance Mother, which is technically like even supported by Legends.
I just feel bad for Dave Filoni because he's got to do all that.
Do you
All
think?
that
Do
shit.
you think that the explanation of like I don't know if that's what the whole. I guess this is spoilers for Bad Batch, but I don't know if that's the whole like plan that Hemlock was doing. But do you think that like Palpatine's plan from the get-go was that this was a insurance policy if he ever were to die?
Essentially.
Like, do you think that would be
Having
the
to do
best? Do you
that.
think that would be like the only
But
explanation?
then my thing is like, why was he scared of Luke? He could have been like, "Luke, kill me. I will show you true power." And then he kills him, and then he just like comes back.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? He just shows back up like, "Luke, you see the power of the dark
And
side."
then the moment he
Mhm.
comes back, he
Wanna
dies
try
the
now?
next day. I mean, if you're gonna bring back Palpatine, I've already said this in the
Oh,
podcast.
Palpatine returned.
If you're gonna bring back
The worst-
Palpatine, don't do
That
it
is
in the last
honestly
movie.
the worst line. That is the worst line in cinema history.
And you don't, and that's even though I'm not saying you have to explain everything, but that's not something that you can just throw away.
You do have to explain everything when it's that.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like that is not something that you can just say. Oh yeah, the big bad that
Like,
blew
they
up
didn't
in the
even-
last movie came back.
And the
Yeah,
reasoning, but
Like the big bad. It's back.
Bro, did y'all just get stun locked? What happened?
I don't know, bro.
What's
actually
going
confused.
on?
Oh, I was just saying that like I'm sorry, but like their reasoning for bringing Palpatine back was like, oh, it would have been weird if we didn't bring him back.
They-
You just don't bring him back.
They acted like that was the plan from the get-go, but I know it wasn't.
Snoke was the plan from the get-go. JJ created Snoke and was like, this is going to be the bad guy for the whole trilogy. And then Ryan just killed him. And then Kylo Ren was the new big bad guy.
And
And then
was like,
JJ just invented Palpatine again.
if Palpatine really was the plan from the beginning, like JJ tries to say, then don't introduce him in the very last movie,
Snoke.
and don't even like introduce him at all. He had a whole trilogy. He had a whole six episode, like
He
two
had
trilogies.
6 movies dedicated to like the prequels were the tragedy of Anakin Skywalker, but I more like seeing it as the rise of Palpatine.
Yeah.
That's what I like seeing. Like the original trilogy really can't be said is the fall of Palpatine because like he's not in the first movie. He's not in like A New Hope. I think he's mentioned. Like
He is
the emperors
mentioned.
dissolve the Senate and stuff.
He is mentioned, but he only
in
shows up like
Empire,
briefly
he's
in
never
Empire.
In Empire, he's like he is the son of a Skywalker and stuff like that. And then we finally see him, and he's actually like a really big part of Return of the Jedi. But like, he died. He's dead. He got thrown down a shaft in a reactor that exploded. And then the Death Star went off in like a nuclear explosion.
The only
We're done
explanation
talking
that
to
would the only explanation that would work is if he just planned, is if he just like had a backup plan.
Right. Like that's what I like the prequels. Like everyone talked about the prequels as the tragedy of Anakin. I see it as the rise of Palpatine. I love that story more. I like the rise of Palpatine more than the fall of Anakin.
Both are good though.
Like I don't know. It's like I like how like Palpatine infiltrated the system that like the Jedi like that was used to defeat the Sith and took it and used it to destroy the Jedi.
Okay.
I think that was just really cool.
Okay, this probably needs to be the last question that we ask. But what is y'all's favorite battle in Star Wars? Shown shown in some form of media.
Probably the Battle of Endor.
Really?
I really like Endor. Yeah.
It wouldn't be
That includes like everything from the second they landed to the Death Star exploding.
it wouldn't be the Battle of Kashyyyk. It wouldn't be Battle of Utapau
Battle of Kashyyyk? What Battle of Kashyyyk?
in Revenge of the Sith.
It's like like
It was shown
like
for like 2
Luminara
minutes.
and Luminara is there and Yoda are there and they're on scene for like a minute max.
Yeah.
Like oh.
What about and that
Endor has,
includes
like-
anything from Clone Wars?
I don't care. And none of that's good. Like none of those are fleshed out like Endor.
Okay. What about you, Adam?
Probably,
Like,
I don't know
Endor
why,
was,
but
like, all.
I really like the Battle of Hoth for some reason.
I don't.
I
Okay.
just like it because I just like watching it.
But y'all are forgetting
Um,
the Battle of Crate
What?
in The Last Jedi.
Frick off.
What about the Battle of Exegol?
I like the Battle of Endor because like it has everything, like the stealth element. They have like the Ewoks. They have like the space battles. They have Luke getting tempted. They have like a good lightsaber. It has everything. Like space combat, Jedi things, and infiltrator art, like mission. You know,
Yeah.
as all.
What about?
So I think it's the best battle.
What about the battle on Naboo?
I don't think. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but again, it's not. Look, space combat is some Naboo fighters shooting a Trade Federation ship, and then he goes inside the ship and blows it up.
Yeah.
Like the ground fighting is just Padme and a group going to like capture the new right?
And you're,
And then
you're
that's
forgetting the Gungans.
really good lightsaber fight.
You're forgetting the Gungans.
Look at that Gungan. God, that was funny. I don't know, like, just not as good. What do you think is better, the Gungan versus Separatist, or not really the Separatist? The Gungans versus the Trade Federation, the Ewoks versus the Empire. Like those two scenes.
I would probably agree with you. But then there's also, I mean, it's just, I don't know.
That's essentially what those two scenes are kind of compared. That's how I compare them. Like the Gungans were the Ewoks, as Padme's group was the group of rebel fighters.
And the space battle was the space battle.
Space battle were just some Naboo fighters. There wasn't much.
But what about the Battle of Exegol?
No. I like Endor a lot.
Okay.
You have Lando. You have Peak Akbar. You have the funny lines. The funny line. You have the Death Star going kaboom.
Okay.
Kabooey.
Don't do that. Don't do that ever again. Okay, so do y'all have anything else to say?
No.
Nah, not really.
Dang. Okay, well, I guess that'll be it for today.
You ask. I mean, today, it's fine. It's
Alright.
10:58.
Can you at least
48, bro.
have like closing remarks?
Don't pay your taxes.
Make sure
Dude,
you eat.
Don't listen to that.
Make sure you eat bananas because the will come after you. So make sure you
drink
eat
your water.
bananas.
It staves off AJ. AJ will not spawn in your walls. Don't drink apple juice because it hurts AJ's feelings.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay.
Drink your water.
Goodbye, everyone.
I
Stay
love
safe.
you all.
And watch our stuff. Watch our content. If you don't, then I will find you.